Hello everyone and welcome to World of Warships Blitz with the Naval Legends. Yes, the month of June has started and the Blitz Pass for this month is already out. In this Blitz Pass we have the special Tier VII British battleship, the Collingwood. I have just received it a few hours ago, right, a couple of hours ago, and today I want to experience this ship firsthand with you. I've just played one single match with this ship, right, and I want to test this ship with us again, right? So let's do it. Before we start though, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to watch more of such videos of first experiences with new Blitz Pass ships or premium ships, you can always subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Yes. So I forgot to set this up before we started the video, so apologies for that. So what is the Collingwood? Let's go over the details a bit. So the Collingwood is a battleship with main armament consisting of 6 419mm guns housed in 3 turrets at the ship's bow, similar to the Nelson class battleships. So basically this is a premium Nelson. So Nelson also is a premium, but it's a free experience ship. This is a how should I say, Blitz Pass Nelson. Okay, I don't have the Nelson in this account, so I have no experience of playing with it, but I guess from the reviews I read about the Nelson, it is one of the best ships in Tier 7. So we will have to compare it with the Nelson for experience, and we will see as we go, right? So what are the ship skills that we have? We have rapid reload 3, that is really good, increases the main gun reload speed by 50% for 15 seconds. Cooldown time is 75 seconds, so that is not bad. And we have sonar 1, that turns on sonar for 25 seconds, detecting all hostile ships and torpedoes within 3.75 kilometers. Cooldown time is 90 seconds, not bad. For ship's speciality, we have auto secondary guns and the emergency repair option. So yes, that's a good ship, right? For battle honors, we have simple battle honors, play 10 battles and destroy 2 enemy battleships in a battle, right? Doesn't look bad. For camo, we have the industrial camo put up. This is the special camo which we get with the special premium Blitz Pass, right? So let me try and open this up. Yes, so it doesn't look bad. Frankly, if you ask me, it doesn't look bad. It looks quite badass, right? It looks quite badass. And along with the other benefits, it gives 4% buff to hit points, 4% buff to the firing range, reduces the shell dispersion by 4%, and traverse speed by 4%. So basically this is more of a general battleship camo that we have, right? So for upgrades, it's a premium ship, sort of things are upgraded. For ship bonus, I have chosen Ego as my bonus of choice, and if you have watched this channel enough, you know Ego is my favorite choice for battleships. It gives a better reload time, it increases the main battle traverse speed, and the other benefits from battleship modernization, we can get it from other places, right? So let's go over the build of the ship. We shared the camo like industrial. For consumables, we will change it to the premium consumables, that is this advanced damage control kit and advanced repair kit, right? For supplies, we have selected refined diesel to increase the speed of the ship, right? We have taken preventative maintenance pack to increase the ship hit points, and finally we have taken the improved Q rations to further enhance the reload time of the primary and secondary battery guns, right? For equipment, right, I played the first match with secondary battery modification 1, but it did not do much of a difference, right? So I will just sell this off, right, and I will select the main battery modification 2 option, right? That is a better option for this game, at least for at least the ship. It is a better modification. The ship is very sluggish, so we will be taking the steering gear modification 1 and steering gear modification 2. Okay, and for commander, I have the special commander, the epic commander, Harold Blackwood. We have just 2 skills at the moment, that is the underwater protection expert and battlefield support. But as we go forth with playing the ship, I plan to take up the High Alert Plus, the Victorious Charge, the Survivalist. That is something which is a bit controversial because people would like to take another rapid reload with fire supremacy, but I would say that Survivalist will add another 15% to the heal buff that we have, making it basically a super heal, super British heal. So that is something which you can choose. This is an option, right? Tier 6, go for recon and surveillance. Tier 7, I will take full day prepared. Tier 8, here it'll go to adrenaline rush. Tier 9, close quarters combat expert. Tier 10 will be master reloader. Tier 11 would be again a choice between IFHE and APCS. APCS would be good because the AP is tremendously good in this ship. HE, not the best, it is good enough. Unique, unlike the other battleships, right? Unlike the other British battleships, it isn't the best HE, but it is a good HE. But AP, it is unnaturally good, right? So AP is really good against the cruisers and battleships, so you can choose that. And for the 12th tier, I would highly suggest you take horizontal protection expert. That's my build. With this, the ship's present stats are as follows. Ship hit points is 44,252, which is not bad. It has decent protection for a British battleship. For maximum speed, the speed is somewhere 24.73, right? So it is not bad, but it's not good as well. We have reduced the turn time a lot. It was somewhere around 14.5 seconds. Now it's about 11.48. Doesn't look bad. For main guns, we have a 419mm guns, right? 6 guns. Reload time has been reduced to 18.43 seconds. Range is 13.68, which is not bad. HE is 1380 hit points damage with 18% chance of setting on fire, and the AP is 1840 with 250% citadel damage rate. Turret reverse is 4.82 degrees per second. That is not bad. So secondary rate, secondary gun, sorry, we have 152mm 50 caliber Mark 22 guns. We have 12 of them. They are the manual ones. They are set towards the aft of the ship, the stern, and towards the bow we have the main guns. They have a reload time of 8 seconds, range of 5.4, decent range. Secondary, they only fire AP in this case, so the damage is 518 hit points damage. Not the best choice for AP, right? For secondary shells, but that's what we get. Auto secondaries have a reload time of 8 seconds. They are the 120mm 40 caliber guns. We have 6 of them, 3 on each side, I perceive. They can shoot both at the same time. They have a minimal damage, 253 hit points damage, but it's the fire chance 1%. That is something, right? For A, we have 160 hit points A damage, right, and a small caliber A range of 1.5 kilometers. Large caliber A damage is 55, and range is 3.6 kilometers. Not an AA build ship, if you ask me. And for concealment, it's 10.2, which is not good, but not bad as well. So the 2 ships I want to compare this ship with, of course, would be the Nelson. Yeah, I'll add the Nelson to this list, of course. And the other ship I want to compare this would be the King George V, of course, because this is the other British battleship that we have, right? Okay, so let's go to the main page and let's compare these ships, right? Not here. Okay, so Collingwood versus the Nelson, right? As you can see, Nelson has much better guns. Directly from the pie chart itself, we can see The Collingwood has much more ship skills. It has it has a rapid reload. It has sonar. It has emergency repair. But Nelson just has the secondaries, auto secondaries. Doesn't look. It is quite less stacked with buffs, right? With things. Clearly, we can see that Nelson is very much protected. It has similar hit points, but it has much better protection. Uh, the Collingwood is a bit faster, right? But it's a shared point. Nelson is more maneuverable, while Collingwood is faster. So it's something which we can do. Collingwood has faster reloading guns, and Collingwood has heavier guns, 419 millimeters compared to Nelson's 406 millimeters. And somehow the heavier guns are loaded faster in Collingwood in comparison to Nelson, and it has similar HE damage, yet we have a higher fire chance by a percent in Nelson, and in AP we are better. And as I said, the AP in this ship Collingwood is phenomenal, right? For the manual and auto secondaries, we have just the same guns, right? Just completely the same gun. So basically, it's the same. It's a Nelson hull. It's a Nelson hull, but Nelson had 9 guns. This ship has 6 guns, right? So nothing different. Nelson has a better AA, a bit better AA in small calibers, and finally, the Collingwood has a better concealment, just by 0.6, that is 600 meters. Doesn't make up much of a difference. But now when comparing to King George V, right, we can see that King George V is much better in terms of anti-aircraft protection. Let's go over the statistics and see. So as you can see, King George V is much better protected. He is much faster, right? 27.9 compared to 24.73. It's much faster. Although it is a bit sluggish, Collingwood is better in maneuverability, but both its acceleration is better as well. But the ship King George V is much better. King George V has 4 2s 8 and 210. Yes, 10 guns, 356 millimeter, much smaller than the Collingwoods, but it still does less damage. It's faster to reload, it is faster to turn, okay? But from damage perspective, the main guns does much more damage, is longer in comparison to King George V, right? Reload time is for the manual secondaries, they are 134 millimeters, again smaller in comparison to Collingwood. They only fire HE, right? King George V fires HE, Collingwood fires AP. So not comparable, but well, that is as it is. We don't have auto secondaries in King George V, but we have them in Collingwood. In anti-aircraft armament, you can see that it's a massive buff when compared to Collingwood. So King George V is a very good anti-aircraft suite in comparison to Collingwood. The Collingwood has better concealment, right? So yes, that's a comparison. Now let's go into a match and see how we fare there. So we have a 4v4 with Normandy, New Mexico, Compone, and Aruba, and we have the Collingwood, the Bayan, and some more. I didn't get a chance to actually check them completely. But anyways, this is a domination type battle in Southern Archipelago, and there's one of my favorite maps. So the biggest paradigm shift that we need to do while playing these ships is the fact that we do not need to show much of a broadside with this ship. So playing that would be hard for someone like me who hasn't always played a ship with bow placed guns, possibly because I'm more of the traditional battleship guy. I haven't played much of so this is more of the angle which I'd like to keep, right? Very conservative. So we have one side captured. So as you can see, we have the aircraft carriers, but that is bots, so we will not be able to shoot anything, but that won't hurt us much. We have AP loaded. Let's see if we can cause some damage. Who are we witnessing here? The Normandy. Okay, doesn't look bad. Let's shoot up some Normandies and see if we can get any AP shell hits. We get only one, but doesn't cause much of a damage. We have the Alba behind the Normandy. Just a slight shift, not much. Okay, Normandy is reversing. Let's take it here. Reload booster on. Okay, so we should do some damage here. Alright, good salvo. Focus here. Come on, good one. The Alba should be handled by a destroyer. That's a good salvo. Didn't do much, but basically we can get only one salvo out, right? We should have this on because Alba might have dropped some torpedoes for us, right? We'll put it out here. The Pensacola is here, so let's put on these secondaries would be good for these Pensacola. We have no bend incoming shells. As you can see, this is the issue with bad armor. We have nothing, right? Anything will destroy us, just anything will. Alright, so we should get us the close quarters expert here if no one actually steals the kill. So I'm just waiting for the autos didn't kill it, so manual should. Took the first strike, and as you can see, we are doing nothing, right? The Normandy is just chipping on our health, and we damn can do nothing. And that's the, I wouldn't say it's bad, right? Some good salvos like this can actually punish the Normandy. I'll need some help from of course, the Fubuki is dead when I needed it the most. I don't have sonar as well, so torpedoes might be coming in at any moment, so I need to be a bit planning right here. Torpedoes might be coming any moment. Okay, let's try and fast reload. We have torpedoes coming in. I know it would be bad, so just push up, see if we can just survive the salvo. We survived it, but we died. Of course, Normandy took us out. That is stupid. That is not acceptable, but let's see if we can get any other ships view. Of course not. The Fuso is here, the Pensacola is here. Okay, the Pensacola, it's on you to do something about this game, but as you can see, the ship isn't the best, as I told you. We can of course do better games than this, but the basic thing is that the positioning is very, very important. It's not a real just pay to win game, right? Pay to win ship at all. You have to actually use your brains to win games here. And frankly, it wasn't the best game, but the company is down. Pensacola took it. It'll take 2 or 3 torpedoes, 3 torpedoes. That's not bad, right? We are leading. This should be a victory. Okay, guys, what's your plan now? Let's see. But this should be a good match. We did 51,000, 588 hit points damage with 2 ships killed, 1 bot and 1 real cruiser. So not bad, but I would not say it is good, because I have played better battleships, and you can really feel the weakness of the armor in this game. So no, Collingwood is not an easy ship to play. I wouldn't say it is pay to win. No, it is not broken. It is not pay to win. You need to use your brains here. Doesn't mean that I'm bad. It just means that I have less experience, and people will have to actually experience the ship to be effective. Anyways, we are trying to take out the bot Ryuho. I don't remember how we call it. Ryuho or Ryujo should be down. Please don't go down to the Ryuho or Ryujo, man. Just take it down. You can do it. Okay, not bad. We have incoming shells. This should, yes, the Ryuho is down. We have 2 battleships trying to take our our CV out. Doesn't matter much if you ask me. The Pensacola is not playing bad. 5G, yeah, the player is not playing bad. If he can go and capture D, we should be making decent progress. But we are over 200 points ahead, so this is a clear victory at least. 1 minute left in the game. So what do I think of the Collingwood? We will need the commander, frankly speaking. The commander's involvement or the commander's capability in the game is essential, because the commander buffs or the commander skills will make the ship better than what it is now, right? And this is one of the best builds which I could use. Possibly you could use a bit better build, but I don't see a use of a better build than this. But if you have any planned builds, or you plan to use a Collingwood in some way, don't hesitate to ping me your builds, and I will try them out and see if they really work. And if they work, I do not hesitate to take it up, right? So anyways, we have bots, so we should have won this match. You could have used HE, 5G, you could have used HE, but you are playing the game, it's your choice, man. 3-2, we have one ship advantage. 836 versus 684. We have the Normandy as well. Ooh, 2 battleships, I didn't even realize that, I'm sorry. But we did win the match, and we will not be getting the battle star. But 5G gets it, and I think it deserves it. So, we did 854. Team information, team points, come on, what am I speaking? We did good. We had 51,588 hit points damage, 2 ships destroyed, 75 team play, and 790 score. We got the first strike and the combat close quarters expert. The battle details, we took 55,258 points damage and did 51,588. So you can see we have a negative straight. We did less damage than we took, and that is not good. I wouldn't say it's the negativity of the ship. I guess it's a mix of both the negativities of the ship, which include a weaker armor scheme, but also my experience with playing the ship. So I wouldn't directly say the ship is bad, but its ship is below average. It's average at best. It's not the best ship you'll play at Tier 7, because in Tier 7, when you have ships like Poltava, you have ships like Wachitaka, you have ships like West Virginia, Nelson. Collingwood needs to work a bit harder to make its space in the meta, but I think it's not bad. Alright, so we have 29 hit points, main battery hits, 37 secondary hits, and 2 ships destroyed. Doesn't look bad. We are second in the team, right? So the Pensacola, of course, did much more damage and played well, so that's that. So I guess this is all I needed to talk about in this game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yes, with this, Naval Legends signing off for today. Thank you.